So going back to I think we're at your sophomore year, right? And then you got third at Fargo, and then what was it? You're going into your junior year now, right?
Yeah.
And then you went to the Super 32 and what's the Des Moines, Iowa Nationals, preseason Nationals, yeah.
Yeah, so that year I went to Super 32 and I ended up losing in the blood rounds. And that was hard for me because I had just come off a third place finish at Fargo. And so I was feeling good, and then I went to Super 32 and I ended up losing to a girl I had beat before in the blood rounds. So it was hard, but I was able to pick myself back up, and then we went straight into preseason nationals, and I got injured. Once I got my All-American, I made it to the semifinals, and then so I was guaranteed my All-American, and I ended up losing that match by 1 point, and then my shoulder was all messed up, so I ended up injury defaulting out of the tournament, I think to like 6th or something like that. Okay. So that like group of tournaments was kind of off, but I still was improving and I still was working hard. So then that was leading into the season, to CIF season. So I had to rest up my arm, like get that healthy again, and then it was right back to training.
And we're on your junior year, right? So that's the year you got second?
Yes. So that year I got second.
Is Glendora in the southern section?
Yes. Yeah, so the southern section. So I won another CIF title, and then I won Masters. I ended up beating a girl that I had lost to before. This was basically like my rivalry. We'd gone back and forth. I beat her first, then she beat me, and then I beat her at Masters. And this is who I wrestled in the state finals. So I beat her at Masters, and then we went to the state finals. We went to state, and I was seated third. I ended up beating another girl that I had been going back and forth with in the semifinals, so that was a good win for me. That was a big jump that I saw in my wrestling, and then we got to the state finals. And this is where I always say that I think that I 100% got in my head. It was 100% that match that I lost was mental, and I always say
what did you do that that you did wrong, that you would have done different?
I think that I started overthinking a lot, and I was thinking too much about how she was going to wrestle instead of what I was going to do because I'd wrestled her so many times. So I think that I was just overthinking, and I wasn't thinking like I was going to go win. It was more so, okay, let's go see what happens. And I feel like that's a big thing. If you tell yourself you're going to go win, it's going to help you a lot. If you're already thinking about all the consequences and all the things that, you could lose, then I think that can affect you a lot. So
you guys went back and forth in the finals of watching all the finals this weekend was with the lights down, and then to fall short on the one that counts, right?
So most important one. That was a really hard moment for me. Obviously it's hard to lose under a spotlight. It's hard to lose in general. So under a spotlight with thousands of people watching, to a girl that I had beaten the week prior was a really hard thing for me, and I would say it took me at least a week, like, to recollect myself and like be okay with that, accept it. I think I wanted to like forget about it. I wanted to not accept it at all. But looking back on it now, I think that was a big turning point for me in my mindset game and just in my wrestling in general. I don't think that I would be where I am today if that hadn't happened.